What's up? It's Chris Harrier. Welcome to another video of Official Thenx. Today I'm here with my man, Danny. Sick with the parkour skills. But today, we're gonna be focusing on trying to perfect his muscle up and getting that technique down. And these techniques that you're gonna see in this video are techniques that you will only find on Thenx.com. So let's get into it. Alright, so here we are with Danny, and we're gonna start this muscle up technique. Before we start, I just want to tell you that all the techniques that you're about to see us practice in this video can be found on Thenx.com. So go and check that out if you're still trying to learn how to do your muscle up, or if you want to learn about all these techniques that we're talking about today. So before we start, let's see where you're at on your muscle ups. So Danny's now gonna do a muscle up, so we can see where he's at. Where we can work from. Okay, pretty good. That's pretty good. So I'm sure a lot of you might find yourselves in this part of your journey on learning how to muscle up, right? You're getting up there, maybe you gotta like kick really hard, maybe you feel like you're really struggling and you don't feel like it's like a natural movement. Maybe you feel like you're going up with one arm first. This video right now, we're gonna cover all those things and we're gonna try to perfect Danny's muscle up, and hopefully you learn from his mistakes and his lessons and you can eventually do it too. So the first thing I wanna tell you, Danny, is let's grab the bar shoulder width apart and let's have our grip like this with our thumb, because I noticed that you had it like that. All right. Let's try to have this grip. So the first thing we're gonna do is hold that grip shoulder width apart, as you can see. You wanna be just like this. I'm gonna place a part on the floor. This is called the magic button. You're gonna walk to as far as you can go by the tip of your toe so you can't hang on anymore. So just beyond that to where he can't reach, that's where I'm gonna put the magic button. All right? So now, Danny, what I want you to do is I want you to plant one foot. I'm gonna show you that. I'll demonstrate it. You're gonna plant one foot, your dominant foot down on the ground, as you can see. As you push back, the one foot is gonna be back, and this dominant foot that's on the ground is gonna be holding your weight back. You're gonna swing this foot forward and then step right into the magic button. And you're gonna try to step on it as if like a dollar bill is flying in the wind, right? And you're just trying to like, oh, I got it, okay. You know, so straight into it and stomp. When you go straight into it and stomp, like that, you're gonna push off a little bit with your back leg so you can go in harder. And then right before you actually execute it, you're gonna match it up with both feet and you're gonna go in at the same time. So it's gonna look like this. Straight in, and in. Yeah, so you're trying to go inside it. And your feet, exactly. So your feet don't pass you, they're right in front. So let's try that. Perfect, so try to go in a little bit harder. Perfect, now again. So you want to get like a real good tug. You feel that? Yeah. So when you feel that tight pull in your chest, boom, like that, you feel like a buildup of energy from here, and you feel like it's trying to pull you out, right? Exactly. Yeah. So the greater you feel that movement, the more, the better you're doing it. All right. So let's try to do it again, just a couple of reps. Try to get that tug in your chest and that drop in your feet, like you're trying to step on. Exactly, perfect. Notice the tug in his chest as he goes and pulls him. All right, perfect. So realistically, you'll see in the technique guide on Thenx.com a workout to start perfecting this movement. So you could do this for reps, etc. So we're gonna move on. So that's the first step. Second step is once you feel that tug in your chest when you press down, boom, feel that? Yeah. You're gonna wait until the moment where you're no longer moving forward, you stop and you feel like a neutral moment. Then you feel like a buildup of energy coming back, right? That's when you're gonna else it as hard as you can. And when you else it as hard as you can, ride the movement all the way back as high as you can, like you're doing a lat pull down. When you bring, I'm gonna show you. When you bring your legs up, you're gonna hold an else it, but you're not gonna go higher than an else it and not go lower. The movement of coming up and then snapping straight in that movement is gonna kind of give you like a little levitation. So it's gonna look like this. So you go down, and then hold on, down, okay? So let's try that. So you have to wait for the right time. It's all about time, okay? Yeah. So down and then bang, else it. Boom. Exactly.
All right.
You kind of feel it?
Yeah.
So you want to keep your feet together.
Okay.
And the more you feel yourself in the momentum,
okay,
the more correct you're going to find yourself doing it.
And I pull straight down like I'm working on my lats.
Exactly, like a lat pull down. So you know how you would normally swing back?
Yeah.
Ride the swing, but instead of bringing your feet backwards, your feet is going into an L sit.
Okay.
So it's like that, and like that. So down, boom. Exactly.
Okay.
So, you would naturally practice this movement and rep this out until you can get a bit higher and higher with it and you feel more comfortable. We're gonna let Danny try a couple more times and then we're gonna move on to step 3.
Chalk.
All right. Boom. Good. So try to L sit. Instead of leaning back so hard, try to bring that legs up and bring up from here. And remember, the harder you go in, boom, the harder you get to come out. It's like a spring. So the harder you push down, the more it'll come in. Come up. So go right into it. Exactly. That's good. So now we're gonna move on to step 3. When you feel like you've gotten to the highest point in your muscle up, when you do that, let's say, which is that point right there, you're gonna pull straight into your chest, like you're doing a push-up. So it's not like a pull-up like you would be doing like an I. People think that you're just gonna pull straight up and then get on top. It's more like a C.
Okay.
So you have to come out. Once you come out to your highest point from the swing, you're just gonna pull straight into your chest and lean forward. Whatever you do, lean forward, and you can even like rest your body on top, but as long as you just stay up, you'll be fine. Whatever you do, don't bring your legs down. Because when you come up and then shoot your legs down, you're gonna bring yourself back down. Like that. So keep your legs up, pull in, lean forward, press. Okay? Let's try. Step down, boom, boom. Perfect. Nice, nice, nice. So that's basically the movement right there. So as you can see, he's doing more of a natural balance of both sides of coming in and coming like that. When you're trying to struggle and trying to get up hard like that, and you're not using technique and you're not using form, that's how you develop that chicken wing movement, and you're just trying to struggle and muscle through it. You really want to have the technique when you're doing this, and you're going to develop way better form, you're going to develop way more strength, being able to do it solid, being able to do it eventually strict form with weights and whatever. So let's continue. So keep the form. Remember, we're going to go down into the magic button, pop out into an L sit as hard as you can, pull in straight into your chest and lie down, like the opposite of a push-up. Make sure your feet stay up the whole time and they never come down, feet together. Let's say. That's really nice. It's really good, really good.
Still chicken wing a little?
You know what? It's doing pretty good. I want you to just kind of don't put your feet down that fast.
Okay.
Try to keep it up as long as you can. That's really what's gonna help you. So I was spotting him with 2 hands. Now I'm gonna spot him with 1, the one at the bottom. Feet together, hard in there. Boom. Good. Amazing. Amazing. So that's basically where you will find yourself in the muscle up, and hopefully these are some tips that we can get you to start perfecting your muscle up and eventually start doing it with stricter form, better technique, and eventually weights, and doing all the crazy stuff that you see on this YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Danny, for being part of this video. Now we're gonna watch Danny do some crazy stuff. But first, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. Let us know what you want the next video to be about. Peace.